y'all. I'm about to give y'all 3 jam up cover scents that'll keep you from getting busted while you're out deer hunting. Before we do that, I want to talk to you a little bit about why some of y'all can't even make it to the stand without scaring up deer, and they blowing at you and running off in the woods. Now some of y'all going out there in the woods hunting deer, but you're going out there like you're hunting women. A deer ain't interested in all that. What a deer interested in is not knowing you there at all. 0 scent whatsoever. At least the less scent the better. Y'all going out there like Snoop Dogg with your Johnson baby powder and your cool water cologne on. Oh, you just got out of the shower where you was using your scented body wash or your Coast soap or your Dial soap, something with a lot of scent to it like that. Then washed your hair with some kind of strong smelling shampoo. You got out the shower and dried off with a towel that was washed in Gain laundry detergent. Then you rub some deodorant up under your arms there, what I can smell a mile away. Once you get dried off and get all your smell good on, then you go put on your camouflage, what you had just washed in some Gain or some other kind of strong detergent. When you get through with all that, I can smell you from 100 yards away. You ain't got a chance with a deer or a hog. But you need to start with a clean slate. You need to be washing with something unscented. Use some unscented shampoo, or wash your hair with the unscented soap you was using. Using unscented deodorant. I ain't saying you got to wear unscented deodorant all the time. I'm saying when you get out, go to the woods, put on some unscented deodorant. They sell all kind of it in the hunting stores. I'm in the hunting department at Walmart and all. You can even get some from Avon if you know anybody that sells that. That's an unscented, it's a roll-on. It's I've been using it for years during hunting season, and I very, very seldom get busted. I can't remember the last time I got scent busted in the woods. Some of y'all got your hair all slicked back with some smooth scented hair gel. A lot of y'all out there got your hair all sprayed down and all. Want to look good for them deer when you get out there. But trust me, you don't need nothing in your hair when you get out there in them woods. It ain't gonna be nothing but trouble. So anyway, let's get into the 3 things, won't cost you a dime. 3 things that you can use for cover scent that'll help keep you from getting busted out here in the woods. One of them works way better than the other 2, but all 3 of them I've tried and been successful with. One of them is the fresh earth scent. One of them is the fresh earth scent, and that ain't just going out there and digging a hole, grabbing dirt and rubbing on you. It's close, but that ain't exactly how you do it. You go somewhere where leaves have built up, and there's a layer at the bottom down there that's been building up for a long time, and microbes is working on breaking those leaves down, and they put off a certain scent. And whenever you scratch down to that bottom layer of leaves, you'll see almost a powdery organic layer right there at the very top. It may not be that thick, but you can rub some of that stuff up and smell of it, and it's got a actual pleasing odor to it. But that's your fresh earth scent, what they try to imitate with a lot of those cover scents that you buy at the store. You can take that and rub it on your shirt, rub it on your boots, pants, wherever you want to. It ain't gonna hurt you. So that's one of them. Now, the second thing you can use for cover scent is just pine needles. Break your top off or a limb off. Break you some of them needles out like that right there. You might want to break them over, work them around a little bit. You don't just want to take your needles and just go to rubbing them on. You want to break that top layer, that waxy layer off them needles right there. So you get into the actual pine scent. Take them and rip them up all around. Take a good whiff of them. Now you'll know when it's ready. I mean, that's putting off scent right there. You just take that, rub it all over your shirt, rub it all over your hands, anything that's going to be exposed, your hat, rub it all over your pants. And that's a second one that works. It works well, but it don't work as good as the next one that I'm going to show you. Now the third and the best cover scent that I've ever found, you may have already guessed it. That's right there, dog fennel. And you do it the same way you do with the pine needle, except for you ain't got to strip it. I break about 12, 14 inches off the top of the stalk right there. Bend that thing over till it all about fits inside your hands right there. You rough that up, and you talk about putting off a strong scent. That's strong. Now the only drawback of this is this will put green on whatever you wear, and if you're wearing blue jeans, it'll leave a green mark on it. It'll wash out, but you rub that stuff down there on your shirt. I rub it on everything. I rub it on my shirt, my hat, my gun, my mask. I rub it on my boots, glove. I just rub it on everything. I even take some of it a lot of times and I'll stick it right there in my pocket, just all roughed up, putting off that scent. That way if a deer comes through, if there's any of my scent left that could get out and this scent's blowing along with it, then 9 times out of 10, they're not going to even pay you any attention. This just overpowers your scent, as long as you're not going out there wearing cologne and all that foolishness. And I'm just picking at y'all that went out there hunting like that. We've all been there. If you don't know, you don't know. But I've just learned to do things a certain way, and it's worked for me. Now the frost kills this stuff. We've already had a couple of frosts, and a lot of this stuff's been knocked back, but some of it's been protected and ain't been killed yet. But this stuff works so well that I usually take 2 or 3 gallon Ziploc bags before the frost, and I'll stuff this stuff down inside those Ziploc bags and throw them in the freezer. That way I can take this stuff with me throughout the season and cover my scent. I think this stuff works so well because if you know how dog fennel grows, you know, it starts off, it gets kind of tall, but it starts off low, and deer walk through this stuff all the time, nose right in it. I mean, they're just so familiar with dog fennel if it grows in your area that when they smell it, it just, I guess, has a calming effect on them. They don't really pay you any attention. I have took the pine needles before and put them in a lot of needles, rough them up and put them in a small amount of water and bring it to a boil for just maybe a minute or so, and then pour the water off the leaves, and I pour it in a spray bottle, and it works so, but not even nearly as good as it does just rubbing the pine needles on you. Pine needles being an evergreen, they're always there, so kind of seems like to me a waste of time to make the spray whenever you can just have some of this and rub it on you. Now I am thinking about maybe in the next day or two taking some dog fennel and trying that same concept. Putting a lot of dog fennel in a small amount of water, bring it to a boil, pour it off and see what it smells like, and see how long it holds its smell or whatever. And that may be something that'll keep you from having to rub green stains on you. And I'll just go ahead and show you right here, because this stuff is going to wash out, I'm telling you. All right, trying to get where y'all can see it. See that right there? If you rub it hard, you're rubbing a lot of sin on, but you're rubbing some green onto you also. Just camouflage, it ain't gonna hurt a thing in the world. But I just wanted y'all to see that. That is one of the drawbacks of it. Not a bad one to me. Hey, thank y'all for taking time out of your day to watch this video. please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. And if you got anything that's on your heart, go ahead and get it done today, because we ain't promised tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Anyway, thank y'all for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, please consider hitting the thumbs up and giving me a subscribe. I just said that backwards, didn't I? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and giving me a thumbs up. I think it'll help my channel. Good smelling stuff right there. You take that right there and rub it on you.